Oh, I quit.
All right, Mackenzie's back. Can
Hi.
you hear us all?
Yes.
Okay. Well, first of all, we want to thank you again, Mackenzie, for achieving this milestone in your educational journey. The panel has provided some feedback for you for areas of strength as well as some areas for growth. We want to start with our praise. We have a lot of praise. Okay. We thought you were conversational. You had a conversational tone in your presentation that came out a lot. Coach Greeley really liked the way that you kept our attention for a long defense, but she never felt like she was, losing her attention. You did a great job of that, and also in the Q&A session, really having that conversational style. Um, we like the way you acknowledged that when you did have a difficulty, whether it be on a certain word or on something that maybe that was on the screen or whatever, that you persevered through it and found a way to just keep going. That was great because that's going to always happen, right? We always got to be able to problem solve, sometimes on the fly. So that was good. We thought you showed a very extensive knowledge base. A lot of times we have to kind of probe through Q&A to get a little bit more out of a kid to see that do they really know anything about that PA that they did. But we thought that was solid all the way through. And you made clear connections to college career readiness and connecting back to your thesis the whole time. And that's rarely done. Most of the time, those are the gaps that we have to go back and, oh, I don't have a check mark for this. Let's go ask the kid about this. And you had that consistently throughout the artifacts, so that was outstanding. Polishes, okay? A couple things on this. The first thing we said is be careful about reading the PowerPoint too much, but we also understand it's in a virtual setting and it's even tougher, right? I think if you're in person, it's a lot easier to know what's on the PowerPoint and give more of a bulleted or kind of summarize what's there instead of reading it. It gets harder to do that in a virtual. But we noticed. I think Coach Greeley mentioned that, or Miss Katie mentioned that you actually got better as you went. Like you started off kind of maybe reading a little bit a lot, and then as we went through, you got more and more away from just reading it to us, right? But even when you read it, you still followed up with a lot of other things. But just in a virtual setting, be real careful about about reading too much on the PowerPoint, and instead maybe even have a couple of bulleted points even on a flashcard or note card where you're like, okay, here's what my PowerPoint says. Here's like a little bulleted summary of that I've got here, so that okay, these are the next two things I want to talk about, and then you just go with it, right? And that keeps you from reading too much. Check the PowerPoint for errors. We noticed just a few grammar errors. The visuals were terrific. There was so much cool stuff in there. But we did notice a few little either grammar things or spelling thing, or I don't know so much spelling, but we noticed just a few little things that maybe with editing we could have caught. And once again, that's something that we probably if we'd had advisory sessions every day would have been able to help you with more. And then the visual, once again, this is just nitpicking, right? I'm just trying to give you things to help you, right? Instead of